Would you like to learn how to grow moringa for extra income? I can actually teach you how, step by step, exactly how to grow moringa just like this for extra income. If you'd like to learn more, I actually go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time inside of the Grow Moringa Collective members area. It's a live Zoom class that I'm teaching throughout the rest of the summer. It's open enrollment and you can join today. Don't hesitate to start your moringa journey with me inside the Grow Moringa Collective members area. Let's go ahead and water some of these babies in because right now I have about 50,000 seedlings, moringa seedlings, that need to get watered. It hasn't rained here in over a month and it's super hot. So before the heat comes in, let's go ahead and get these babies watered and fed. Thanks a lot for joining me. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to make a comment below. I'd love to answer your questions. Let us get to know you. This is a community here, right here on YouTube. And I'd love to talk to you more and get to know you more here. And if you still need more information and you're not really sure exactly what this is, what the Grow Moringa Collective does, or some of the benefits, don't hesitate to go to growmoringa.com. All of the details are there. You can click the training program button, or if you still need more information, you can give me a call at 813-696-6676. Hey, OJ, let's go ahead and get started. All right. What's up, buddy boy? My favorite kitty. Don't tell Gandhi that. Sweet boy. Yeah, we call him Stewie because he's got a football-shaped head. Yeah, I still love you too, buddy. All right, before it starts to get too hot, let's go ahead and first we want to move this hose because I've had this on all night. So I'm going to go ahead and move this hose. These babies now are about 60 days and they're in a brand new system. So there has never been anything that's grown in this plot here. So I'm excited just for season 2 and season 3 of this raised bed intercropping system that we have going on here. I've been able to water the avocado all night. Hopefully she makes it and comes back. She got real stressed out here over the last couple weeks and I kind of neglected her, and I'm really sorry that I did that. But hopefully this graft here still makes it, and hopefully she'll pop out some new growth, which she just might over here, and up here I can see some potential buds. So what I'm doing right now is really just using a rudimentary drip line. It's just really cheap, and it also just gets me out in the field every day. As much as I love to work on the computer, psych. I could have, bought a lot of drip lines and had this, but I'm really just testing to see how this drip line performs, and it does break and leak quite a bit. I'm sure I could have gotten some tubing. Actually, I even have some tubing in the back there. Now that we're talking about it, I might even just move forward with tubing. I also just didn't think that it would be this dry for so long. I thought the rains would at least start coming in, but it is super dry right now. So I'm spending a little bit more time out here just moving this drip line, and that's okay because every time I pass by here, I can actually kick some of this grass off the raised beds. It gets me out in here and just maintaining the system, just like that, and just keeping some of this grass off the beds here. Keeping me company, buddy? Yeah, he's just making sure there's no rats, although I did see some bunnies. I think they mostly get little bunnies. I had a little bunny that I saw out here the other day. Maybe I'll stitch that in here. Hey, buddy. That's your buddy. Oh, this is arrowroot that keeps coming up. I started planting arrowroot out here, but then I quickly realized just how invasive this stuff is, and it just comes up everywhere. So I've been slowly just kind of trying to pull it out. And I'll lay it like in the middle of the field like that. And that came up because it was laying in the field underneath all that mulch. So we're just gonna wind this up. I've been watering these babies all night. The video before, we watered the first line. Look at OJ. Keeps me company. I love my little forest lion. And so we'll just move this baby over. We'll start the watering process, and then I'll feed that line with you now, and we'll see if there's anything that we need to fix on this line, because it tends to get holes in it quite a bit, just because my well has a lot of sand and sediment in it. I don't have a settling tank on the well just yet, but I will. Where there's a will, there's a well, there's a way. And we're getting there. This is how I'm making pretty much my income, from growing moringa and also teaching moringa. I learned, just from being in school for so many years. I was in university for like 10 years, that a good way to make extra income is to just teach. I mean, that's what professors do. They profess. They learned it from their professor and their professor. And I know university just kind of is like its own soapbox sometimes, and they end up creating majors that don't really even get jobs. I went to architecture school, and although I had great opportunities to get jobs, and I was offered positions, high-paying positions in firms all across the country, in New York and California and Texas. I wanted to be outside. I had spent so long in the classroom that at that point in my life, when I graduated in 2016, I really just wanted to be more a part of nature. And so I was trying to figure out what my lifestyle would be. Wow, these babies are getting really dry back here and pretty much getting knocked out. That's just because it's mostly mulch down here still. That's why I planted so many. Let's see if I can pull this rope up a little bit more to get to the end. Just pull some slack. We'll get these started watering. And that's also another reason why I'm coming back out and getting these babies fed, because I haven't really even fed them this last couple weeks. I started feeding them real heavy early on to get them established, and then I just kind of got lost track of time, and just got busy with other projects and harvesting and trying to clean this place up. We're already getting ready for fall. So, just being in school and wanting to figure out what I wanted to do after school, I didn't necessarily just want to go get a job. I wanted to actually see if I could learn how to farm, because one of the most inspiring things that I learned in school was that landscape is the base of all architecture. And I really just wanted to get a sense of space. Have you ever heard of that movie by Sun Ra? I think Space is Place or something like that. Sun Ra had a crazy movie, and Space is Place. It just kind of inspired me to focus more on the landscape, the inner landscape of myself. And so I started this healing journey. I was really sick at the time. I was suffering from IBS for like 13 years at that time. And so I really wanted to do some really deep healing and cleansing. And that's where I decided to get back to nature. Once I started eating better, drinking more tea, getting into herbalism, learning about Moringa from Dr. Sebi, then that's when my whole life changed. And while I was in architecture, the Masters of Architecture program, I decided to completely make a 180 shift and change my life, to then think about what I wanted to do after architecture. That's where I started planting seeds. I started walking barefoot and started to notice the symbols and the signs of the sun and the moon. And so that's what got me back to nature and out and about, figuring out my new career path, but ultimately wanting to tie it all together and learn how to operate on the land so that way I could begin to build better buildings. Really, all this is for me is, I spent 10 years in university and architecture school. Well, here I am about 7-8 years into landscape, and I'm about to close on my first property with the help of the members of the collective, and we're going to build a new house here. So I have all the skills that I need to now transition and also just complete that journey of learning how to build buildings, but now learning how to manage and operate the land. Now I can take those two professions that I've just been studying essentially for the last 7-8 years with farming, and then marry those two professions into developing farm land, building farm houses and infrastructure that helps to operate commercially, commercial grow operations. One of the things that's really been helping me lately is actually using this biostimulant. It's made from moringa leaves, and it's USDA certified organic. And you can grab it on our shop. It's at growmoringa.com. Then click the button at the top that says shop. Go ahead and grab yourself a box of this. It comes in a box with powder and also some seeds. And then use 1 ounce to every 32 ounces of water. So what we're going to do in here, since this is 2 gallons, and we're going to feed our babies, we're going to go ahead and use half of this bottle. So 8 ounces, essentially 4 ounces per gallon. And if you want to, you can just squeeze this thing and then it measures out 1 ounce, which is cool, which I really like. Or since we know that we're going to be using about half the bottle, we'll just bring it down to about 8. And it's measured right there. And essentially this is just slowly evaporated, and it's made in large vats, and it's very slowly. It takes like 2 to 3 months to get all the moisture out of the water, to get all the water out of the leaves. And this is an extract made from the moringa leaves. It's called moringa leaf extract, and it's a natural fertilizer made from moringa. Now you can use it on anything. We use it on moringa because I grow moringa, but I'm also promoting it for the use on anything and everything that you're growing in the field: tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, yams, just like the song. And so we'll bring this in. Hopefully the camera's not getting too hot. It's already freaking blazing out here at 8 a.m. It's Florida summer. Hopefully it starts raining soon. That's why when I get this in, get these babies fed early. I've already started watering. I turned on the water there, I think, for that hose, right? Did I turn it on? Pretty sure I did. I think I can hear it. There might be a leak over there, so I'll get the leak fixed. Let's go ahead and get these. We'll probably do 2 rounds together. And I really just want to teach everybody. Let's go ahead and feed the pineapple a little bit. Give her some agua. It takes usually about 2 years. There it goes. Usually takes about 2 years for the pineapple to form. I just transplanted these ones over here not too long ago, but then like these ones made it through the frost 2 years ago. I had a whole bunch out here. Probably had like 20 of them out here. And these two made it pretty well. I think I just transplanted this one, or this one made it here. So yesterday we just fed this row. Last night we just watered this row. So let's go ahead and get this row fed. A lot of people ask me, why do I plant so many moringa trees when they're not all going to make it? And that's because exactly what this is right here, fertilizer. Moringa is also fertilizing the soil. And so as the bioactivity comes up and generates fungal activity, then the ones that don't make it just because they're crowded, they're dying back and feeding the others. So it's helping the others also survive better in a system like this. Let's see if we got some grass coming up here. So I get to come out here and do a little weeding and talking with my buddy. Hi, OJ. I'm gonna get him those buttons. You want some cuddles? Here, come here. Come here, sweetie. You want some cuddles? Yeah, he's been real talky this morning. And this is my little lion. Hi, sweet boy. And he's been trying to tell me something. He wants snacks. You want snacks, don't you? Yes. You sweetie. He's like, it's too hot up there. I'm trying to show the camera. Show everybody the camera. Show you off. Yeah, he's such a sweetie. Come up. No? Yeah, he's got a brother out here, Gandhi. He usually spends a lot of time with me, but Gandhi's been mad that I don't have the snacks. So he's just been sleeping inside at the neighbor's house. Yeah, we share, you know, the neighbors and I, we get to share the kittens. It's their neighborhood cats. So it looks like these babies got pretty good watering last night. We're just going to continue. Let's see here. I can see this little leader here. I'm going to come through and probably just grab any more grasses when I'm not on camera. I just wanted to get a quick little feed in with y'all, talk a little bit. It sure is beautiful to see the farm really come together. We have about a half acre now that's completely filled out. Although we're on 2.5 acres, the house and the garden area are on about an acre. And then we have about an acre worth of farm that we can do in this area. And then we have about another half acre in the back. Hopefully this baby's going to stay charged. Might be running out of charge. I tried to charge it up a few minutes before I got on. See here, see, this really helps to just kind of also come in, grab any runners. I got that running grass here, this serious grass, but I'm going to start putting in like vetiver or Napier or other grasses like on this edge. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do this system just yet. It's all going to come. I just needed to get started and get serious with my operation. Now I've been here for about 4 years. When I first moved in here, literally a week after moving in here, John Kohler came over and interviewed me for the channel, for his channel, Growing Your Greens. And I didn't have anything set up at the time. But that did essentially help launch all the other operations, because I did have a little bit of a business going, a nursery business, and had some boxes made and had been doing pretty well at the farmer's market already at that point for like 4 or 5 years. I started the farmer's market in 2015. And then by 2016, I was full-time. I graduated and was at the farm. I was at a farmer's market every single day, multiple farmer's markets a day. I even had a small crew of like 3-4 guys that would hit the farmer's market for me. I'd be at one market and I'd have them set up with other tables and other booths, and we'd be making a couple $1,000s on a Saturday together as a team. And then we would split it up a little bit. Miss my guys. They all kind of moved away. I love it here in Florida. I love it in Tampa. I know that there's a lot of bugs out here and stuff, and it's really humid, but I think I love it mostly just because I know Moringa loves it. And I do plan on getting maybe a little beach house or something, maybe one day soon. A rental property or some sort of investment property. Maybe I can just live in the ADU in the back and rent out the main house or something. I don't know. As soon as we close on this property, things will be a little bit more clear. But on paper, once we have this as a collective, then we could start developing it together. We're going to develop this property. I'm going to build a house here, and we're going to build some infrastructure here, and we're also going to go purchase a commercial property down the street, so that way we can actually be on like we can have like business, you know what I mean? Like here is cool and everything, but to be on Main Street, you know, would be even better. To have a nice little commercial property that we're open every day would be really nice to just have people come there, because I get a lot of questions like, hey, can I just come and drop off my moringa? It's like, we just don't have the space here for it. That's all. You know, I have enough for just the moringa that I have here and with the operations that are going on here, but I just don't have the setup here to do it. Nor do I really want the setup here. I'd rather have the setup to be at a commercial space on Main Street, so that way everybody can come in, drop their greens off as a team, as a collective. Members will have access to the building to use the materials, to use the equipment, and to use the resources. And we get to share the space. You know, membership essentially would include, for those members that want to use the space, essentially leasing the space like a membership would. Right now, mostly membership includes education. It's all digital property. So when you sign up for membership today, it's all digital. So everything is given to you on an app on your phone, or you can log in on a computer. And what that does is it gives you access to the other members instantly, instant access to all the other members that are essentially just trying to learn, just like you. Let's go and feed our avocado up a little bit too. Hopefully she bounces back with this food here now that I'm going to inspire her with some food. I got you, baby. Don't die. Don't die, baby girl. My little Brogdon. Hopefully I have enough battery to feed these. So I'm getting about two loads here per row now, and they'll be good for another 2 weeks or so. Like I said, I kind of skipped a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of electricity here. I haven't charged it up. Come on, just a little bit more, baby. Get me to the end here. I appreciate you all for coming in and learning with me and just hearing my story and hanging out. Tell us a little bit more about you in the comments, what you got going on. I'd love to learn more about you. We're building a community here on YouTube, our YouTube community. We want to know where you're at and what's your plan, what's your goal, what do you want to do, how much do you want to make from Moringa, what's your number? Because when I get calls and people are asking me, hey, how much money can I make? Really the question is how much do you want to make, right? Because if you want to make $100 a week, $100 a day, $1,000 a month, $100,000 a year, that's all determined on how many trees you have and also the space that you have. So if you'd like to learn more exactly those numbers, I do that every day in the members area. I provide numbers. People are really into the numbers, so they want to know the numbers. And you can get into the members area very affordably. You can find all the pricing and information at growmoringa.com. Click the training program, and you'll be able to see exactly what that looks like. Or if you need to hear it directly from me, you're more than welcome to call me at 813-696-6676. Yeah, this baby's dying. Come on, baby, you can get me to the end. I literally just have a little bit left in here, and then we'll ride out. Super hot, but at least these babies are getting some food. And you can spray it on the leaves, on the soil. Everywhere is just stimulating every part of the plant. whatever you're feeding, whether it's moringa or tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, yams. I love that little song. I think I will have some kudzu or some vines in here, just from this mulch is coming from the Department of Transportation has contractors cutting back. Oh, here's the root right here. That's good. Boom. Bye bye. Keep that baby in the sun so she doesn't make it. And fix up these babies here. Pretty soon I will have all of these trees available on the website for sale. So if you're watching this may inspire you to purchase some trees. Once these trees are real big and they all have wood on them, I'm going to start shipping all these trees in the mail, probably another 30 to 60 days from now. Probably just by July, August is when all of these babies will be ready for sale. I'm going to put them in a box for you and ship them. All right, that's pretty much it for the food there. That worked out well. Let's go see if there's any leaks here real quickly before the phone gets too hot. Here, let's see if this baby is getting watered. I got my cutters. Yep. See if we have any leaks. Maybe I could take a shower in one of these leaks. Here it is. Okay, I might just keep that one for now. I don't see anything close, like a little snip. Oh, this one sounds pretty loud. Big leak over here. Oh, let's see if there's any close. Yeah, there's one close to here. So what I'll do is I'll cut this here. So it's getting shorter and shorter, but I have some extra up under the porch that I'll probably just come out after this and extend this a little bit longer. I'll probably just take the end here. This ending is getting a little short, and so I'll probably just come out, take this little end off, and then extend it down to here where I still have some living, some staying alive. That's like I said, mostly this little back area, and as we move further back into the field, it's all still brand new. This system is still very, very young and brand new. This is the first year. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing it so intense. So that way it helps to establish the biodome, the biology down here in the ground, in the soil. This mulch is still really breaking down. So what I'll probably do is just keep this facing down. That's going to water this whole mound for now. And I'll come back with y'all. Really appreciate you guys for joining me. Oh, I got another one. Okay, no worries. I'll probably be able to take that ending off. Here's another one. Okay, got a couple little sprayers. All good. They're actually helping to water it up. Water these babies up real well. Get these beds moist. So thanks a lot for coming in. See if we're still active. Yes, we are. Now this is the after shot. Woo! Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you. I'm Kendrick Henry, your local USA Moringa farmer, and having a really great time just utilizing this platform to share my story and also the progress. This is our live action diary of all the systems and all the things that we're doing to get this in action. A lot of people want to make extra income from this. They get super excited, and then they realize that it's actually a little bit of work, So it is going to be a little bit of work, but if you have a family or if you're willing and able to just take the time, if you're already retired and you might have a few years, I'd say take your time and spend the seasons. I'm already here 4 years, just really enjoying this time together with the trees, learning and seeing the growth of it all. So if we're walking down the middle of the row here, it's really nice to start to really see these babies get big and provide lots of food and healthy nutrients to the people that need it. You know, moringa can be used for helping someone regulate their blood sugar and blood pressure. Is one of the biggest ones, as well as help clean the colon and the gut like it did for me. So thank you again for coming in and learning with me. I'm Kendrick Henry, and I will see you soon. Thanks a lot for subscribing to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel and liking this video. Peace and love.